Good morning. I'd like to share with you my favorite way to start the day with a good regimented skincare routine. I like to keep things pretty minimal, but still really effective. I am a 45-year-old woman. I'm a mom of three. I'm also, I work full-time and part-time. And I work really hard to maintain everything that I've built and just keep growing and thriving. So I wanted to show you really quickly. As I said, I'm 45. I have not done any kind of Botox, any kind of fillers. Of course, there's natural aging that has set in. I do have some fine lines and wrinkles. That can be my expression lines that are deepening. I hope to kind of go into another journey and take you along with me as I do some methods and things that I'm picking up on from someone else that's really showcased and doing beautiful things with their structure, their skin and their face. And so naturally, so I hope to go down that road. But for now, I'm going to show you what I've been doing for the past 6 years, maybe 7, maybe almost 8. And this has really maintained good, healthy skin. Of course, I have texture. You can see pores. You can see fine lines and wrinkles. You can see discoloration. You can see tons of what I call cuperos, which is basically broken capillaries. That's very normal to have. Virtually no one has like the most perfect complexion. So, of course you can see there's like little sunspots. I am someone that does like to tan in the tanning bed. I go twice a week, sometimes just once a week. And I do more of a lower scale bed because I really believe that I need the vitamin D. Living in the Chicagoland area, we get a huge portion of time where we really lack a lot of sun, especially in our winter colder months. And so I also have a little bit of seasonal depression, so that is my cure. Of course, I've tried other methods. I'm not big into like antidepressants or taking pills unless I absolutely have to. And that goes across the board in all kinds of ways. So we can go down that path a whole nother day. I want to show you my morning routine. My morning routine is the Garnier Micellar cleansing water. This is a rose water with glycerin. I love this stuff. I've been using it for years. I use it on clients. My teenage daughter uses it. I also love to use the e.l.f. Skin. This is vitamin C and E with ferulic acid. It's the ferulic acid is a natural acid. It's really good for the skin, balances everything out. This is so great because it's so inexpensive but very effective. So with that in mind, like I like the sun. I don't wear sunscreen. Some of you people are gonna hate it. My esthetician hates it. I don't care. I am a licensed esthetician of 26 years. This is who I am. If at some point I want to change, I'll change, but this is who I am and I'm very accepting of it. So I don't have a ton of sun spots considering my age, and I used to work in a tanning salon for a long time and tanned my butt off. I wear sunscreen if I go to the beach. I wear a 15, but I don't wear sunscreen every day. I feel very much that our body is intended, our skin and our body is intended to get sun exposure. We're meant to have regular sun exposure. It's a huge source of vitamin D. It's just a matter of being really safe and intelligent about it. So this has helped a great deal as far as keeping sunspots at bay. It's great for discoloration, all the things. I'll explain that more as I apply it. Occasionally, I like to use the Estée Lauder Advanced Night Repair over top if my skin's feeling really dry, dehydrated, if I had a long night, especially the colder months. I love this at night, so you're gonna see my nighttime video feature this more intentionally. I also love the Estée Lauder Revitalizing Serum Day Cream. Right now I'm using the Soft, which is a lighter weight texture. I was using the standard Crème all the time and I loved it, loved it, loved it. And I was so nervous to venture into the Soft because of how much I loved the classic. And the Soft is amazing. This Revitalizing Serum, you're gonna see the night in my nighttime Amazing stuff. Amazing. I have to say, Estee Lauder skincare, so good. Really, genuinely so good. For a more affordable skincare line within the department I work in, which is a luxury department. And we do have, Estee Lauder has beautiful luxury creams, which will be a whole nother video. I have to say the Revitalizing Supreme and like our affordable skincare is really so good. I can't get over, every time I use it, I'm like, oh, this stuff is so good. So featured items, like more smaller scale items, like smaller areas. I like to use the SkinCeuticals Antioxidant Lip Repair. A few months back, actually, yeah, I'd say about 6 to like maybe 9 months back, I started getting, you could see them, these little fine lines and wrinkles. And yes, I drink primarily from a straw cup when I'm home. And so like, I get it. It's part of the aging process. I'm actually surprised I don't have worse fine lines and wrinkles around my lips. But so what happened about 6 to 9 months ago is that I have one here too. You can't really see it. They started to get so deep that they were like cracking and it hurt. And so I knew, I was like, okay, I need to scale back on certain habits. I don't smoke. I'm not a cigarette smoker at all. So, but like, drinking less from a straw, more from an open bottle or open cup. There were different things that I knew I was doing. Even like when I would be stressed out and like deep thought, I'd kind of purse my lips. So simple habits like that I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to stop it. I'm a very self-aware person. So I love this. This is, again, a really affordable product. There are so many lip repair products out on the market. And in all honesty, SkinCeuticals, they have a vitamin C with ferulic acid that I wanted so bad, but it's just not in my budget. And so when I saw that e.l.f. had this, I was like, oh, I gotta try it. And I have to tell you, it is almost as good as SkinCeuticals vitamin C with ferulic. So really, really good. Definitely. And the price, you can't go wrong. So this has made a huge difference. This helps to really minimize fine lines and wrinkles. It helps break down the dead skin, keeps this area really nice and moisturized, which is again going to help plump up those fine lines and wrinkles. So this has actually reversed a lot of the damage that I had, and even up here, it reversed quite a bit. And so I love this. You're gonna see me apply this today. The Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Lift and Sculpt. This is a brand new one. This is my second one. I love this stuff. It's supposed to be your no tox eye treatment. I'll talk about it more when I'm applying it and showing you how to apply it. This is really beautiful. It works not only with the soft tissue around the eyes and firming, lifting, tightening, but we're actually going to advance it so that it works more on the forehead and it really helps eliminate the 11s. Well, this is not a bonus item. This is a must-have. So after all is said and done, before I apply makeup or go about my day, I have to apply a more like balmy lip balm because again, my lips are dry. I like nice soft lips. And so I love this Saint lip balm. It's just a classic lip balm. It has like a really soft, faint, peachy scent, and it has a soft iridescence to it. So this is with Saint Beauty. Love this stuff. It's in a pot, so it's gonna last forever. Now, bonus items. If I haven't gotten enough sleep, if I'm really tired, if, it's been like, a crash course, like a mental breakdown kind of day, because hello, midlife. Midlife. Single mom. I love to, like if my eyes are looking really tired, which has been the case here or there, especially as I've gotten, especially since I turned 45. What I like to do is use these eye patches. These are really affordable. They're Tony Moly Moisture Boost Cooling Hydrogel Eye Patches. I have the retinol ones that I love to use in addition on occasion, but I love these because they do give that like added boost of moisture to help plump up, firm lift and tighten. So these are my go-to if I don't have any patchology. Patchology is hands down, I love patchology more than Tony Moly, but Tony Moly is my affordable go-to. I don't even know if they still make these, in all honesty. I got them from Ulta when they had a really good deal, and they've just lasted me forever because you get a ton in this package. Let's see, does it say how many? No. It's a lot though. It was insane. But so Patchology, they have really good eye patches, and I love, I feel like they're more effective. They are more costly, but they are more effective. They're like, they give you more pack for the punch. And so they do have like a variety pack, which is nice. I love that variety pack. I think I got mine at Blue Mercury. But they're really great because they have they have like an iridescent one that gives some glow to the skin. They have just hydration. These are the Restoring Night Eye Gels, which I'll probably use in my night video. But so let's get started. Of course, when I do cleanse, I'm always in the bathroom. So in my bathroom, I always have available are these oval cotton pads. I get these at Target. I love them. I like them more than circles because you get more space. It's like more to work with. They do have more of a textured side and then the smooth side. I use both. And of course, I always have Q-tips available because very often, if I've been working the day before, I'll naturally have like a little bit of residue from the makeup I wore yesterday that just didn't get completely off the eyes. It's very normal. It's very natural. But so I'll wipe that away with my handy dandy micellar water. Now, the reason why I prefer a micellar water opposed to like a cleanser, so you could see how much I put on the pad and how much is soaked through, and then I push and press between my palms, and you'll see that it gets a lot more disbursement. So you're not wasting a ton of product, right? And so I like a micellar water because I don't believe that your skin needs an aggressive cleanser twice a day. I think it's too much. Especially for me, I'm an exfoliator. I love to exfoliate. You're gonna get one of my dermaplaning videos soon. I love to exfoliate. If you don't love to exfoliate, then it might be a better idea for you to use foaming purifying cleanser twice a day. But I also hate like bothering with a wash rag. I hate bothering with having to splash like a ton of water on my face twice a day in the morning. I just don't want to deal with it. It's too much. So this is my go-to, and I've been doing it for years. I'm gonna get an extra cotton pad and do 2 rounds, simply because I was running around this morning doing a lot of things and out in the weather, the wind's blowing, there's dirt and debris, and I want a nice clean face that's not stripped from too much foaming cleanser. And I want to get the décolleté. So yes, I have a lot of redness in my skin. I have a high ruba factor. Ruba factor is when you put a little bit of pressure on the skin and your skin turns really red. So when I do my own brows, oof, I'm so red. So I have a lot of redness. And then yes, this is from tanning. When I tan, I allow my face, I also like to clean the back of my neck. I feel that's huge and people don't think about it. The back of your neck ages just as much as everything else. Then I like to get a little bit behind the ears, over the ears. And this is quick. When I'm doing this in the bathroom, it's fast. But yes, so when I tan, I actually tan my face for just a few minutes And then I put a towel over. So if I'm gonna lay down, I just lay a towel, and I lay it strategically so that it covers here, and then all of this. And then I try to get my neck a little bit, but my neck doesn't really tan that great. So my chest gets the brunt of it. And what was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't think it matters. All right, so now what I like to do is apply my vitamin C, E, and Ferulic. So my dropper, I don't even use a full dropper. I use about half, okay? Don't waste your product. Don't waste your product. People use so much product that they don't need to be using just because they feel that it's going to give them more, or they just don't know. And they think that that's what they need to do. So as you can see, I'm patting it into the skin. Again, the vitamin C is great for your skin. It protects your skin from too much sun exposure. It protects your skin from forming dark spots. It helps minimize dark spots. It helps minimize scar tissue. It helps prevent scar tissue. So it's really nice on the skin. And I've been using vitamin C on my skin in the day for years. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's been one of the biggest components as far as keeping my skin really nice, even and hydrated and youthful looking. So this is where, if I was really dry, we'll just do it. If I was really, really dry, lacking sleep, what have you, I would go ahead and apply my Advanced Night Repair by Estée Lauder. Now with this, so this is the dropper. I do use a full dropper for it because I love it. This helps. Advanced Night Repair is like 7 serums in one. You can always come by and see me if you are in the Chicagoland area and purchase anything with me in the Bloomingdale store. But I am a business manager for Estée Lauder, and I worked with the brand right when I started in the beauty industry about 26 years ago. Might even be 27 now, because I was like fresh out of high school. I don't even think it was the year 2000 yet. This helps plump up the skin. It's packed with hyaluronic acid. It's like 7 serums in one. It helps with, again, coloration. It helps plump up, collagen produce. It's made for all skin types, even the most sensitive of skins. It's been very, very seldom I've ever had someone bring it. I've never, actually. I think I maybe once, years ago, had someone come in and say, oh, it was too much for their skin or what have you. So I've never had anyone complain. People love it. People are like addicted to it like it's crack. It's so good for your skin. And it's specifically like called Advanced Night Repair because it makes your skin look really well rested. And we'll get into that more in the nighttime video. But it has a lot of perks and benefits as far as giving the skin this dewy, youthful glow, but while doing so much more for it too. So next, what I would apply is my Estée Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Day Cream. This is a big jar. We do have it in a 1.7. This is a 2.5. Yes. So I like to get that much. And some people will say that's too much. And it is too much for just my face. But I'm applying it to my face, neck, décolleté, and the back of my neck. So this is what I like to get. I roll it into my palm, warm it up, pat. I also like to do the ears. And I like to put a lot of focus around the nose, especially in the winter, fall, and spring, because winter, obvious reasons. Our nose gets really chapped and it peels. Spring and fall, we're blowing our nose a lot more because of the transition of seasons and weather. And so because of that, blowing your nose more from running and all the allergens, our nose gets dry from being rubbed with tissue. So I really like to focus it quite a bit around the nose. Don't neglect it, because that'll save you a lot of aggravation and flaky skin. Plus, when you're patting and pressing product into the skin, it's going to like, you're pushing the product deeper down. So you're going to get a lot more efficiency from it, a lot more efficacy. And so the products are going to get down into the lower layers. They're going to benefit your skin more. You're going to get a lot more anti-aging from it. And what I love about so a lot of people say, well, what's the difference between a day cream and a night cream? Day creams are meant to protect your skin all day. They're meant to protect your skin while nourishing it in the daytime elements. So for instance, pollution outside, dirt and debris blowing in the air, phones, computers, blue lights. It's meant to protect your skin from all of that. It's also meant to protect your skin from the environmental temperature changes that we go through in and out day and day. So for instance, from outside to inside, a lot of the times in the winter when we're out and about, we're all bundled up and we're cold, sometimes sweating and cold. And then we go into a store and it's really warm and we're dying and we're hot. So it protects your skin from so much. And it also prevents aging throughout the day. So it's protecting your skin from the sun already, even without a sunscreen. We do have this, by the way, with a sunscreen. You can get with or without. And so nighttime creams are a little bit denser. They have more moisture to them. And they have a different set of nutrients, vitamins, minerals that are meant to re-nourish the skin. So while we're operating all day, under stress, emotions, human interaction, animal pet interaction, kids, life, bills, just everything we go through, right? Our body is constantly burning fuels to keep us going and operating. Our organs are functioning all day. It's utilizing all of the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we're giving it, right? So it's burning through. Now, when we sleep, our skin, which is the largest organ of the body, our skin, our organs internally, our whole body, what it does when we're sleeping is it works really hard to repair all of that burnt, used up energy and vitamins, minerals, nutrients. So it's replenishing. Okay, so it's replenishing, re-nourishing. It's giving everything it can back to the body, back to the organs for it to operate healthily another day, which is why it's so important we get good sleep. But modern day society doesn't really let us. So that's why this is a huge help, plus the balance of a day and a night cream. The extra moisture in the night cream is basically meant because when our skin and our body is doing all of that, it's working, it's doing what it needs to do to get you ready for the next day. It burns through a lot of moisture, which is why we wake up parched, why it's so important. We say time and time again, have a nice tall glass of water before you go to bed. Make sure water's the first thing you drink in the morning. And that's why we feel parched. And oftentimes with that parchedness, our skin wreaks the havoc. So we wake up and our skin looks dull, tired, lacking luster, just lackless in general. And so that's why this is so nice for the skin. So let's move on. If you have any questions, let me know. My next step would be the SkinCeuticals Antioxidant Lip Repair. You need the smallest amount. I literally barely pumped anything out. Okay, so small. Some people accidentally pump a full pump and oh my gosh, you do not need that. You don't need to waste product. This has been lasting me since October. So, was it October? Yeah, I got it in October. So a little less than 6 months. And there's no way it's even near empty. No way. And I want to say it was maybe 48 bucks. But so as you can see, I like to apply it around my lip area, and I work it around the whole lip area. Now this whole process in the morning, it's taking me longer to show and talk with you because I'm really walking you through why, what are my reasons, blah, blah, blah. When I'm doing this in the morning, it's like less than 5 minutes. It's so quick. Now, as you can see, I didn't really focus a whole lot on the lip. There's something about this product that it like makes, you ever get like certain things throughout the day, they make like you get like this weird like buildup of film here and here. That kind of does that, which is why I don't really emphasize it too much on the lips. It's more around, because these are my problem spots, right? So that's my focus there. So now I'll go ahead and apply some of my Saint Lip Balm because I need that added moisture on the lip. And then I let this sit while I'm doing my makeup. And by the time I'm done with my makeup and ready to put my lip on, it's absorbed into the skin. So Advanced Night Repair Eye Lift and Sculpt by Estée Lauder. I'm kind of speeding as much as I can because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. I want to be efficient for you. So don't mind my speediness right now. So this stuff, again, you don't need a whole lot. I probably don't even really need that whole bunch. Oh, and I don't need that piece of fuzz. So what I like to do is use my 3 fingers, my index, middle, and ring. Warm up the product like so. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna press it here. So look at how my fingers are all aligned. I've got one in the inner tear duct. My middle finger, my ring fingers are touching, so they're kind of useless at this point, but that's okay. This one is touching here, which we all get a little bit of fine line and wrinkle here. So this is why this is great. So you're gonna come in, you're gonna touch, 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 come into the arch and touch. Touch, 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 touch. You do that at least 3 times, and then you go temple up, arch up, center up, 3 times. And I like to add a little bit more focus in that 11 line. Another amazing tip that I love to give people is if you have any excess eye cream on your fingers, push it into other lines. If you have some fine lines in your forehead, work that in there. Marionette lines, work it in there. It helps. It really, truly helps. You can use this morning and night. I'm a bougie girl that works in the beauty industry, so this is my morning eye cream. My nighttime eye cream is a little bit more advanced. So at this point, if I needed these would go on. And again, I don't really do this. This isn't like a daily thing. It's only like if need be. Okay. And someone might say, oh, you're putting them on wrong. I don't care. They're going on. They're going to do the job they're meant to do. Okay. And I would literally like go get my lunch together with these on, you know, go do something, pull out my outfit for the day if I didn't do it the night before. Like I would do something so that these can sit for 5 minutes while I'm still getting ready for the day. So yes, that's it. So if you have any questions, concerns, what have you, please feel free to let me know. I'm just going to pull these down a little bit because they're riding up on my eye. This is my morning routine. My skin is, as you can see, it looks clean, it looks happy, it looks healthy. Like I said, I do have some cuperos, the broken capillaries. I even have like a little patch right here. That's usually my focus when I put makeup on, is to kind of cover that. And it really doesn't bother me much, but it's there. And I like to cover it. But yeah, For a 45-year-old woman that has been in the skincare industry for 26 years, had 3 kids, been through a marriage, been through a lot in life, a lot that we're not even going to get into. I'd have to say my skin looks pretty good. I don't do Botox. I know it's huge, it's popular, but I'm not into injecting a toxin that's going to freeze my muscle, especially when I haven't taken the time to learn more about that toxin. I know a lot of people love it. A lot of people love fillers, all those things. I actually did lip fillers back before they became really trendy. This was probably 2004. I did like some lip filler. That sounds about right, 2004. And between the pain, the bruising, and then like it didn't really do a whole lot. Like it did, but it didn't. And then the cost of it, and then it felt like I could feel like lumpy bumpies in my lips. And that to me was just like, no. We don't need that. We don't need that at all. No one does. I mean, I could see like a little bit here or there, or the different things that they've come out with, but it's just not here. It's not here. It's not me, and especially not right now. Maybe one day. But so I do offer professional consultations. I offer consultations at counter, Bloomingdale's, with Estée Lauder, with alternative brands in the department. I offer them one-on-one. If you don't want that kind of consultation, if you want something that's more regimented to you, that is like working within like, you know, Ulta, Sephora, another department store, what have you, with a different makeup line. I do it all. On my days off, I'm available to help you with what you want. As far as, you know, like balancing, I have private clientele that don't want to use Estée Lauder. They don't want certain things at Bloomingdale's. They want, you know, things that I recommended for them previous to my return to retail. So I do offer, you know, offset with more options and things of that nature. So yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, please feel free to let me know. Don't hesitate. If you have anything that you would really like to see specifically, don't hesitate. I'm planning to provide more videos on what I love and what's worked for me, as well as, and it's pretty general. My skin used to be really oily. Now it's more of a combination normal. In the winter, of course, it gets drier, tighter, but it's usually more on the normal side. So my videos are geared more for like a normal skin type. If you don't know your skin type and you want to know, I'm happy to provide a service, a small service of that. I do offer all my services as well through FaceTime or Zoom, aside from one-on-one. So if you're not in the Chicagoland area and you want to have more of something available to you, just let me know. I do, like I said, FaceTime, I do Zoom as well. And I have no problem color matching, majority color matching through this means as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. I hope more of you will join in, and have a great day.